Hello, foster family of Canaan Haven Rescue. My name is Melissa, and I am one of the adoption coordinators. I'm going to go through today and kind of describe what the meet and greet stage is like. So at this point, you'll be receiving a meet and greet email from us, and we'll be basically outlining that there is an applicant that we think would be a great fit. Come on. And that applicant, we will also provide their application, come on, so that you can get an idea of who they are, where they live. It provides their email because that will be the way you're going to be corresponding to them. In that process, if there's more than one application, we will let you know, because what we do in adoption is we really try our best to send out the applicants together rather than say one and then a few days later the second one. So if there's two applicants, feel free to do a virtual first so that you can kind of get to know them, have them ask as many questions as their heart desires. Hey, and don't push me away. You can also ask them questions if you have some questions and you want clarification, especially if they have a resident dog already. Sorry. Okay. So after that, you do the virtual and you might narrow it down. You might be like your feedback. What we ask is that you give us feedback within 24 hours of the virtual. What we ask you not to do is please do not set up a second meeting with them without checking in with us first. Most times, both virtuals, if they're done, you will then have a better idea of who you like. Your feedback is really important to us. So depending on what you tell us, we may choose to go with one applicant in person first with the hopes that that will be the ideal applicant. So the in-person meeting will happen after we've heard from you and after we've heard from them. We will then narrow down the top out of the two. And we will then send you guys an email saying, hey guys, sounds like it was great. Go forward with the meet and greet in person. Now, keeping in mind, if they have, if you only get one application, you can go straight into the in-person meet. It's up to you. If you have some questions, if you'd rather just kind of meet them virtually first, no problem. But when it comes to the in-person meet, one of the things I always say is like you take the steering wheel. So basically, if you feel that it's best for them to come to you because your foster dog is more comfortable in your backyard or in your local park, whatever it be. Also, if we're honest here, we're all working people or we're really busy people and we're volunteering. And, you know, driving an hour out to meet with an applicant isn't really doable for some of us. So yeah, the in-person meeting will happen. And in the messages back and forth to set the date, we ask that you keep adoption and CC foster support in that because they want to be able to know what stage you're at with the dog. So now the in-person meeting happens. If they have a resident dog, we ask that you just do a pack walk, like take the dogs for a walk, go around a few blocks, whatever. And then at the end, if you have a backyard, bring them in the back, let them meet. You kind of lead, you take the wheel, you know your dog, you know your foster dog better than us. And if you think going straight to a backyard with the other dog is fine, go for it. But ultimately, what we're doing now is the in-person meeting is to see how the applicant, you know, connects with the dog. And how does your foster connect with that applicant? That in-person meeting will happen. And once that in-person meeting happens, we ask once again to please message us via email, if possible, prefer email, within 24 hours of that meeting, as well as the applicant should be messaging us as well to confirm if, hey, it was wonderful, we want to proceed forward. Or maybe the applicant was not feeling it and has decided to opt out. Either way, if all goes well, the good news is you now have your foster dog adopted. And sorry, my dog is being a little mush. Stop it. What's going to happen is now it falls on our end. However, if you have, say, done a virtual and both applicants are phenomenal and you can't make a choice, you're more than welcome to have each of them come individually to an in-person meeting so that we can see how the dog connects with the human. If you've had an in-person meeting and you're still conflicted and you really don't know which one to choose, you can let that fall on us, because at adoption coordinating, like, what we do is we're vetting. So we have like all the references, the scenario questions answered. We've got their home videos. So we have a little more in depth of the background. And if need be, we can definitely have an influence for you on which applicant to go with. But for the most part, I find we're pretty aligned with Foster. We're pretty aligned with you guys. We definitely appreciate your feedback, and it weighs heavily in our decision. So once that's all said and done, the rest, I won't go into covering because that would be another 6 minutes, but I just wanted to give you an idea of what the meet and greet looks like. So yeah, just to summarize, first meet and greet you can do virtually. If there's only one applicant, you go straight into in-person if you wish. First meet and greet, after each meet and greet, you don't set up an appointment with them. You don't do anything except email us with how you feel, what you observed, and what you think within 24 hours. And then we'll handle the rest. Also, best of luck and have a great time. And thank you so much for your support.